Okay, so Yvonne is gonna be a quick live today. So we went to the store today and the strawberries were like staring at me in the face. And I looked at the strawberries and the strawberries looked at me, and we both decided that they were coming home with me. So that's what I did. Why does it seem all extra dark, y'all? Huh. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but it seems dark. Okay, guys, so it's not a big deal. Whoever's here is here. Whoever's not, watch the replay. I just didn't want to be alone. Joe headed to bed, so it's just a late night freckle face. I'm just by myself. I was laying down and I was kind of chilling, relaxing, and then I was like, man, I feel like something sweet. And then I was like, okay. What I said earlier was I went into the store, we were at HEB, and their burgers are always so expensive, but it was like $3.99, JC Poo. And I was like, wow, strawberries are down $2. Hey, $2 for strawberries. So I got excited. And then we looked at each other and I was like, you're coming home with me and I don't know what I'm doing with you, but you're coming home. Like literally a week ago, they were like $2.99. And this time they were $1.79. 179 or $1.99. So I got excited and I said, you're coming home with me. And they're not bad at all. Look at how cute they look. So because they look pretty, I wanted to bring them home with me. I'm just making chocolate covered strawberries. I didn't want to be alone. And so you guys are with me, okay? So I'm gonna show you just what I do. Water has a little bit of baking soda. I just put them in there and I move them around. I just get some, I'm just cleaning them right now, you guys. Some people buy the good expensive stuff, the cleaner. I do the baking soda because it works. And I move it around. And I'm going to rinse them off in a minute. If you don't do it, it's up to you. I didn't do it for the longest time. Then I started doing them. And honestly, I just feel a little bit different when I eat them. I'm like, I feel like I don't eat worms. I feel like I'm not eating the little ants. Anyways, let me grab a strainer. Maybe a bigger bowl. How about that, man? How about getting a bigger bowl? But anyways, I'm just gonna, I wanted to show you guys, in case anybody hasn't figured out how to do chocolate. I buy just chocolate chips. I know you can buy melting chocolate, but I also am planning to make chocolate chip cookie dough with you guys, chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream with you guys. So I was gonna use the chocolate chips. I've also, when I worked at Edible Arrangements, we prep our strawberries with ice. So if anybody's not going to use them, get your strawberries, put water, put ice in them, and stick them in the fridge. That does preserve them longer because they're cold. I don't know why. That's just how corporate office told us to do our strawberries at Edible. Was to they told us to do our strawberries like that. You guys get to see my yuck sink. So I'm rinsing them off now, cold water. But in Texas, you guys, it's so funny. We turn on our cold water and it's warm. It's literally warm water coming out of the faucet. It's the weirdest. I mean, when we were in Michigan, we literally never got that. In Michigan, we got cold water when we turned on the cold. But it was 105 today. It's just kind of wacky. It's wacky. So this is me just rinsing them off, taking off the baking soda that I just had in them. I can't find my strainer and I don't want to spend 5 minutes underneath there when I can be with you guys. So I want to just get it done. I want to get them done so I can move this little process along. And I'm actually going to stick them on the paper towel because I dry mine off. I dry my strawberries off before I do it. I don't know, some people don't do that. I don't know, but if the chocolate sticks better. When we used to have our business, it was chocolate covered strawberries. We made them into roses. I showed you guys that before. That's ideally what I would like a bath. We pick out the prettiest ones, and we want them like to be in a pointed shape like that. So when we swirl it around the rim of it, the shape of the. Like, how about if I turn that off? You guys, it's late. I lost my brain just now. I covered it up without turning off the water. Sorry, guys. You guys, it was a long day today. I had an appointment in San Antonio. So, because of that, we were on the road. Joe drove an hour and a half to get us there, hour and a half to get us home. And on the way home, we swung by HEB. This is how I do it, you guys. I just put them on a towel. I'm going to dry them off. If I had my cookie sheet out, I'd put it on there. Because I do stick them in the fridge to kind of hang out, or the freezer or whatever, to get them chilled. I like them chilled because then the chocolate melts to it very quickly. Versus it kind of taking a minute. I get very excited for my strawberries. Where's my chocolate? You guys, I want to make apple fritters with you guys. I saw a really cool recipe. Just regular milk chocolate. Is that KCG, girl? I haven't seen you in a while, honey. I don't have Joe's phone right now, so I'm going to have to. So, this is empty bowl. I use a glass bowl. I stick mine in the microwave, you guys. I don't have a double boiler. I'm sure the double boiler works great for whoever uses it. So, I put enough in there that I'm going to be able to do that amount of strawberries. So, I mean, roughly a half a bag of chocolate chips. And I put, some people put butter, some people put coconut oil. I use just regular oil. It's worked for us for our business when we had the chocolate covered strawberries. We had our business for about 4 years. We did them during Mother's Day, and we did them during Valentine's Day, and we did about 30 dozen, not 30 dozen, 12 in a dozen, like 30 dozen one day, and then the next day we do another 25 to 30 dozen, and we usually did them like pick up the week of Valentine's Day. So if Valentine's Day was on a Thursday, we would let them do it from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If it was Thursday, we would do Tuesday, Wednesday, and then they could pick them up on Thursday. If it was on a Saturday or Sunday, we would start having them ready from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Valentine's Day, Sunday. So I'm just going to measure it for you guys to get an idea. I usually just go by eyesight, and that's it. But I'm trying to do this right with you guys, so you guys can have, it's a half of bag of them. And then I'm putting some oil, tablespoon of oil in there. I know Joe likes to do it properly. He tempers it. It's a different process. I do them like this. I do them like this, and they work for me when I feel like having a chocolate covered strawberry. And I'm going to put it on 30 seconds. And then when they come out, I do 30-second intervals. See, I'm drying them off right now. And then after I do 30-second intervals, I check the strawberry or the chocolate to see if it's melted. I'll move it around. And if your microwave is very strong, I would check it after 10 or 15, because it's easy for it to get over and it will harden. That means you went too long on the microwave time. And I just put it like this, like in my napkin, and then I just cup it very gently. Bless you. Bless you. See, I just put it in here and I just cup it like that. And that's what's coming off of it. Jesus, I like this to be dry, and apparently everywhere I put this down is wet. I don't want to. All right, so these are dry. How's everybody's day today? I had to go to my pain clinic doctor person. I go and check in like once every 2 or 3 months, and he asks me how I'm doing. tell him how frustrated I am. My hands aren't getting better. He asked me if I use them a lot or not. And then you can kind of feel, you guys, like when you're looking at it, it's kind of like examining it. If if it's got something like a little spot like that, I usually still do it. Joe is very selective because he doesn't want it to be a yucky strawberry when he dives in. If it's a strawberry that's if it's a strawberry that is got any kind of blemishes, your strawberry more than likely will taste like it has a blemish like that. See, it looks a little, I don't know why it's so freaking dark in here. That's just craziness. Does it seem brighter yet? Does it seem brighter, guys? I don't know why, but it's dark. Looks a little blemishy. See that? I'm probably going to cut it off just because I'd rather not take a chance. And it's very tricky if you move, because now it's wet there. So it's going to be very hard to get your chocolate to not come off of it. Hey, Gemma! So here's my other one. And then what you want to do is make sure your little leaves here, that they're not holding water. Reason being, if you go over your chocolate that you melted, and these little things have droplets in it, and it falls into your chocolate, it will seize up your chocolate. So you just got to be really careful to dry them like this. Dry. Hey, Grateful. Dry them. I pull the little greens back, and I run my paper towel through it because there's droplets that get into the green every single time. See, there you go. That's pretty much. I mean, I try to make sure that they're not any blemishes on them, because you can taste the difference. Trust me, they taste a little bit more like this one. See that? If I would just to have dunked it, if I would have just have dipped it in the chocolate, I would be able to taste that. So I may even, I'll show you how to do it. I get these and I put it on the cookie sheet like that because it's hard for the chocolate to firm up. So I'll cut whatever's I don't think is going to stick, and I'll grab a spoonful of chocolate and pour it on it. Does that make sense? So that way it doesn't have to stick to it. But I'll show you how to do that. See, I'm going to cut that off. So for here, see, it almost looks a different color too. So it may still taste okay, but one, I'm taking the opportunity to take it off. See that a little darker spot? Once I put it on the sheet like that, I can put chocolate and it drips off and it covers the whole thing versus dumping it. Versus, I mean, you know me dumping it, y'all. I don't dump anything. Here's my chocolate. This is 30 seconds. So I have my spoon and I'm just gonna move it around, and I'm gonna go again. And it's just starting to get regular chocolate chips. I've done dark chocolate because we were making something with dark chocolate. These are milk chocolate because I intended to use them for this. A lot of people make semi-sweet chocolate cookies. You can do whatever you want with whatever chocolate you want. But because I knew that I was going to be using the same chocolate for two different things, I got milk chocolate versus semi-sweet, because I personally don't like semi-sweet on my strawberries. I like milk chocolate or dark chocolate. I like Ghirardelli chocolate also. But, see how runny it is? That's it. 1 tablespoon of the oil. Any oil works fine. Okay, I'm gonna get my stuff. I should have actually prepared all this before. I hate for you guys to be here and be like, hello, Mitten, move that along. You guys, we have to get up early in the morning. Both of our girls are going in tomorrow for a big day. They go to the doctor. So let's just say that. We have to be there we're about a little ways away. So it's gonna take us a minute to get there. And so we'll have to get up and leave here about 4:30, 5 o'clock. But you know what, you guys? I know there's other things that people can complain about, and getting up early is okay for me to complain about. Like, it's not worth it. Parchment paper. I know it's running out. Darn it. We had it for a long time, 45 square feet. Almost like two Christmases. I make stuff with my mom. We bake a lot during the holidays. So I use it for different stuff we make. I want to make Boston cream pie cupcakes with you guys. I thought you guys would like to make a cake, but then Joe's like, I think they'd rather have cupcakes. I just was parchment paper, and I'm gonna just stick these because I already washed them, dried them. They dried on a paper towel, and I also patted them dry. You gotta make sure you lift up these little furs or these little, I don't know what they are, but the little things. Grab your napkin and pull them up because that's where some water droplets like to hide. And before you, hey, hi Thea. Sometimes this right here has the water in it, and you go to dip it in your chocolate and you have droplets in it. So it's very important. Hey, Milltown. I saw somebody say hi, Milltown. Hey, Milltown. Grateful, Milltown, Gamma, Freckle Face, KCG. Hey, KCG. Oh, I'm glad to see you. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. It's been up and down for you. I really am. Oh, it is going to be a quick one for me. I'm just doing the strawberries, dipping them out. Madre, ¿cómo está? My little chasey poo. Washed, dried. Now I'm sticking these on here. I'm going to stick them in the fridge or freezer, depending on, because I want them to chill quickly. I'm going to rewarm up my chocolate because it's already basically melted. I melted it the majority already with you guys. So right now it's still runny, but it's best to use it runny. You don't want it starting to thicken up because it starts to get too heavy on your strawberry, if that makes any sense. It starts getting heavy versus being a thin, and you can double dunk it if you want. I just don't want it to be, my only choice is like this one. Look at how big that is. Do I really want that much chocolate on there? So I'm going to stick it in the freezer for just about 2 to 3 minutes. If you're going to be chilling and getting things ready and you haven't melted your chocolate yet, you haven't set up your stuff, put them in the fridge because the freezer, very quickly, if you do it too long, it will change the flavor of your strawberry. So, hey BTU. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry for people that are coming in and it's late for you guys. I'm very sorry. I wanted a quick, something sweet, and nothing's ever quick in Yvonne's brain. To me, it's like, oh, let me go quick, let me go live real quick. It's only gonna be about a minute. And you guys, here we are. But okay, so I'm gonna get things ready while they're in the freezer. The reason they're in the freezer is because I'm like 2 minutes are gonna be in there, and I'm gonna be ready to go. If I was gonna be 5 to 6 minutes, melting my chocolate, getting my sheet and everything set up, I would put it in the fridge so it doesn't go too long. Okay, so I'm gonna angle you down so that way we can get started. Okay, you guys get to see how to do it. It's exciting. I love them because they're so good, and especially when we're not taking them anywhere, they're literally yours for the eating. And I want to enjoy them, and we made them with you guys. Okay. Chocolate, I'm going to throw that in there for maybe 10 seconds just to get it ready as soon as they come out. Okay, I'm ready. Joe, where did you say our, oh, no, I got it. My toothpick, our kebab sticks are? Joe. The man's asleep. He can't help me. He can't help me. Joe. Yeah. Where's the kebab sticks that you said they're somewhere? What? The kebab sticks that you said are somewhere? Thought I checked.
On the very bottom?
I thought I checked. Yeah, are we out of them maybe? Okay. No, I thought we had a bag of them. Don't know where it is. I don't want you to. I don't want you to. I'm gonna be off in a minute. I have a chopstick. I didn't want to use, but I could use it. Watch out, baby girl. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Nope. Okay, guys. There we go. Hi.
Hi.
You're so dumb.
Let's see.
Okay, we're ready, y'all. Okay, Joe's looking for him. I'm gonna get I like to use, oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get a fork right now. I just don't want this big stick. Okay, he's trying to look for him. I thought I had him ready to go. Everything's like this. I ideally go into the top. Oh, you can't see. Mitten. And then it fell in. Of course, that's what the fun is of doing it with a... Let's just use our fingers, y'all. I'm trying to be all... And then what I do is I grab my spoon, drop it across. I put 1 tablespoon of oil into my oil. Or wait, 1 tablespoon of oil into my chocolate chips. Okay? That's it. The only reason I didn't want to hold it like this is because many times at edible arrangements, I'd hold them like this and I drop the whole strawberry into it. So I have any way I want to do it. I can just stick it in. It does get heavier. Oh, is that what you're going to use?
That's what you wanted.
Oh, yeah, I was looking for the whole sticks, that package we bought to do the...
These?
Remember we bought a pack of wooden sticks?
Oh, you want the wooden? They're up there.
I tried looking. All right. And then if to go a little higher, you guys just grab your spoon. Thank you, sugar bear.
There you go.
And it's best when your strawberries are, I think that works best when they're cold because they are, thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. Maybe these will be better, honey. Joe, look at coming in.
Coming in hot.
Coming. Look at what I did.
The wrong end.
There you go. It dropped right in. Be careful. Okay. Here's my little poker. Try to go in where your stem is because that's where it's going to be the most solid or toughest. Or be careful going in. And then just drizzle. You can drop it in. I find it doing it like this is a lot less chance for your green to be pulled off. Because right now the chocolate is sliding off of it. Okay, if you put it into the chocolate, it's almost like gravity, I guess you can say. The thickness of it is going to pull while you're trying to pull it out. Does that make any sense? You're trying to pull it out while it's like trying to stay in there because it's, I mean, it is. It's just creamy. Once your chocolate starts getting a little bit more thicker, because you want it almost runny, you guys. Where's the one? See, like this? That's what I wanted to show you guys. See how it's flat on that side because it had something that was undesirable? Okay. It's okay. This is what I do. Put it on, and then I'm going to take it because the other side, it's not going to stick to the wet. No matter how much I want it to stick to the wet, it will not. Okay, I get as much as I can like that. And then I am going to take this over here, lay it down. I'll get chocolate on this. And then I'm just going to drip it. You don't want to put a lot, guys, or it will splat off onto it. You just don't have to dump it. That's all my point is, that it doesn't have to be dumped. It can be used. When it hardens, you're not even going to be able to tell that it you're not going to be able to tell that it didn't get on the back end. I mean, if you're doing it for a display for a cake, I mean, no one's going to know. No one will know. Just kidding, guys. Okay. Stick it in the little center. And you guys, it's not that it's going to stay secured. It's just that it's a little bit easier instead of holding the greens, because it looks pretty obviously when you're going to hand it to somebody with the greens all done up. So, baby, what are you doing, baby? Novi? So you want the greens on there because it does look pretty. And if you hold on to them, more than likely your green is going to fall right off. Okay, I can tell that my chocolate is getting a little thick. So what I do, because I want it to be a little thinner when I'm drizzling it onto it. Okay. Thank you for helping me, baby. I need agua. Por favor, señor. Agua, por favor. Oh, shoot. My chocolate. Hello. Oh my God, that's so good. All right. Spoon. Get it. Make sure you get it off of your bowl. And if you're using a ceramic bowl, a lot of times your ceramic bowl is a heat component. So this is gonna get warm, which is getting your chocolate warm quicker. That's why it works better than in a plastic. I know a lot of people don't even want you doing it in a microwave. A double boiler is better. I don't have one. I'm not doing it in a double boiler. I'll be okay. This is just for this girl to have a little treat tonight. Just no kids. Just Joe's probably not gonna have. Maybe one he'll have. He'll probably head to bed, and I'll have about 2 of them, maybe 3. See, it just drizzles a little bit better. I find like it does. I mean, if I had the rose look going, if I was making them for somebody, I like to make them in that rose look. See, and then I just kind of pull it down. You guys, we used to do about 300 a day at Edible. Oh my God, we had so much fun. Oops, it messed up, and we'd eat like 6 of them before noon. Oh, I mean, 6 per order. It was horrible, but it was so beautiful. All right. While I'm here with you beautiful people, here's my little baby. Let's just go there for sakes of memory lane. Grab it, go in, spin it in with your fingers, like in a spinning motion. And you're gonna start, just take it as high as it will go. And then you're just gonna, see this, this corner, the top, just kind of lean it on there. And right now, I'm leaning it on there and making petals. Does that make sense? It looks like petals. See, it just starts shaping like, versus flat. Okay, you can always do it flat, no big deal. Any way you want to do them. I'm just giving you guys options. Okay, that's an option. These are $1, you guys. $1, and there's like 50 of them in here. We used them for chicken with you guys. We're using them right now to make berries. And if you don't know that it's sweating or that there's water on them, you'll see it, your strawberry, the chocolate won't stick to it. So I got it as deep as I want it, as high as I want it, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? Go all the way where you want your chocolate. If you want it all the way up to the green, then I'm going to get the edge, and I'm just going to swing it. And you're pretty much taking off the excess, but making it look pretty while you take the excess off. And I mean, your chocolate is pretty much, it will do what you want with it, you guys. It will, like, we used to have the long, big ones like this. I showed you guys pictures. It just, we would have fun. We would do white chocolate. White chocolate hardens very quickly. So when we were doing the white chocolate, it was, we do it like tint it pink or something. We did Valentine's and we did Mother's Day, and for us it was a busy time, but we loved it. We knew People were so excited to order them for their loved one, and then when they came to pick them up, they're like, "Oh my God, they're beautiful!" And so we got excited for them. And you can grab it and just tap it on the side, you guys. You want to put your strawberry hard enough in that you can tap it, because there's a lot of, and you can see it underneath it. It's getting taken off. It's dripping right off of it. And it just, I mean, if you want it thick, do it. If you want to make sure that you're too thick and it takes a little bit longer to what's it called, dry or harden or whatever you do with it. But this is like a regular, like, not regular, I would say when we were at the house in Michigan, we would pick up strawberries. Most of the time I had chocolate chips on hand. We would pick up strawberries and it was a given. We'd bring 2 packs of strawberries, one for whatever we were going to use it for, and 1 set of strawberries for us to make chocolate covered. We have beautiful strawberry, Michigan strawberries. Very, very beautiful strawberries in Michigan. A lot of grown on the farm. I'm going to go in with this one. I should probably do my other stick because I need a little bit more. It's best to use something that will hold the weight of your strawberry. That's why these little green things, a lot of times when the strawberry is picked, these green things are already half out. That's why I personally can't rely on them. I go into right where the stem was, and now it's hardened on there, or hard deep in there. And then I swing it around and I spin it to where I want it. So now if this is what I wanted it, then I would just tap it like that. If I wanted to do something a little bit, and even if I'm going to put white lines on it, you guys, or more dark, chocolate lines on it, I would make sure it's a little thin. You know what I mean? Even if I'm not doing a rose, I'm going to tap a lot of the chocolate off. You can let it, refrigerate any way you want to get it chilled, so you can grab a baggie and do lines on it. That's ideal. Oops. That's ideally what when you're gonna give them. Just even honestly, we do it just like that for me and Joe around the house. We'll put Joe. I won't say I do that all the time. Joe likes to do that extra stuff and be like, "Hey, look at what I made for you." And I, on the other hand, be like, "Bro, I would have eaten them if the chocolate was falling off." This girl is not a picky girl. I love when he does that extra stuff, but I literally am not. No requirement. This is how high we would go with edible. We'd go we want the red to show, because the red actually is, it's part of the appearance, seeing the red. We wouldn't go up to the white because all you see is brown and then the green. So you want to go just below that so you can see some of the red. So it actually makes, it has, the aesthetics of it. Does that make sense? Oh, yeah, you little fatties. I have nothing against fatties, but this one won't stay because it's fat. What do you guys think? Hold up. I'm going to take these off for right now, and I'm going to stick these in the freezer. I'm going to stick them in the freezer, so for process of time, I want to have one with you guys. I would definitely not stick them in the freezer, or I would put them in the fridge if you have you're doing them and you have people coming over around 3 or 4. I would do them around noon and let them sit. Definitely wouldn't do them the day before. Strawberries do not sit well over time. They get a dripping dewy stuff underneath where they sit, and you want them to, when the people pick it up, you don't want it to leave a wet spot, or when they bite into it, you don't want the chocolate to have broken away from it. It matters. I mean, I guess it matters if you want it to matter. I like it to be when they pick it up, it looks beautiful. If you're gonna put it on a cake, I would make them that morning. You know, I wouldn't do it the day before. Strawberries just release wet juice. Maybe I'll do one more while my chocolate is. There's like not a wrong way, you guys. It's if you're doing them just for you at home, you guys, it's for you at home. Give yourself a treat once in a while. Strawberries are, it's healthy. It's strawberries. No, I'm just kidding, you know. You guys see? And when you put them in, you'll be careful because your sticks are going to already be touching. Does that make sense? Your sticks on the bottom are touching. So even though you're not up here, they're not touching. Just your sticks, it could swing around. But they're just, those little sticks have them on the strawberries too because they now have weight on them. Gosh, we would have so much fun, you guys. During strawberry season, it was just like we'd go and pick them up. We're like, oh my God, look at how big they are. They're gonna be, you know, they're gonna dip so beautifully. They're gonna look so nice. We had so much fun. I mean, it's exciting. You're making art. We found it as art. It's art to see how beautiful they're gonna look. Take it along the rim, you guys. After you put it in, drive it around the rim very gently. You're not going hard on it. You're just gently spinning it to twirl the top. And it makes like a, see that? And then once it dries, it really does, or not, it hardens. Once it hardens, it looks a little bit better. The last strawberries we got, we were like, oh, we're gonna make this French toast filling. So they were like pretty much used for the you guys, and we were like, oh man, I mean, we didn't want to eat them because we knew that we were gonna need them for our thing we were making. And so this one is all this, girls. I was pretty excited. Baby, don't do that, Mama. What time is it? Ooh, it's 12 o'clock. We got to get going. All right, that's it for these. I'm going to let it dry. See my hand touch that one, you guys. It's very... And the only reason it's sticking, you guys, or the stain, because the glass is heavy. Otherwise, it would have tipped over. We've done anything from the green planters. You know, when people have plants, you have the green foam. We've used the green foam for plants, and that's what we stuck these sticks in when we had like hundreds of them. I mean, imagine 30 times 12. We had hundreds of chocolate covered strawberries. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds in the living room. I mean, the finished ones. In the kitchen, all of our counters were like the dipping process, the sticks, where you wash, where you dry, all the process. Ta-da! Oh, it might need a little bit longer. I just don't want to keep you guys so long. I didn't want to keep you guys. I'm gonna put them in the fridge. It's scaring me. It's scaring me. I'll stick them in the freezer does do damage to them, and I do not want the damage done. I work too hard. You guys, I'm gonna check out who my friends are tonight. Let me put glasses on. You guys be prepared. She's gonna look old. Lillian, is that Lillian? Hi, Lily. Stop it. She's my friend. She's my real life friend. I know, Lily, they were big strawberries. All right, I'm gonna bring you. Ooh, I don't want to move you guys because my stand is like right here. Okay, let me see. Lily, I love you. I was so excited when I said, hi, Lillian. And I was like, Lillian, as in my Lillian? They do look good, Mama. They were $2 at HEB. Lily, we got a stand. Somebody sent us a stand. Milltown sent us a stand. And it's got a little, look at, Mama. Well, I can't take it out because, oh yeah, but look. Lily, look. It's on the bottom of the stick. and it's to take a picture. Like you press that button and it takes a picture. And so like it goes like that and then it takes a picture of us. So excited. We're so excited. I mean, Lily knows what our stick looked like. She had to give us her stick, right, Lily? Um, but the strawberries were like screaming at me. Lily, speaking of, she's the one when we went to Michigan. We went there and she was like, late night treat. Then Joe was like half asleep. We didn't want to wake him up. Drew was asleep. So me and Lily were like killing the chocolate covered strawberries, huh, Mama? Yes, it will. So that's my daughter in law, you guys. Me and her were killing all the strawberries while the men slept. We're like, shoot, why did Joe have to wake up? I know. Milltown saved our life. And then Commander comes in here last night. She's like, I know, I was getting tired of it too. I was dead, bro. I was dead when Commander said that. She's like, thank God I was getting tired of it. Because y'all kept falling into the pans. Y'all fell into the sink. Y'all fell in everywhere. It was fun. When she used to live here in Texas, we had so much fun. You guys, we rode scooters. Yes, this old lady rode a scooter, those lift scooters around town. We would go and get on them. We'd hop on the scooter and cruise around town. And then our son stumbled on something and he like flipped in the air and like stood up on his feet and we're like, oh my God, he just fell. And he stood up back on his feet. Like, he just, like, rolled into the fall. It was fun. I miss them living here. Anyways, ooh, I didn't do it right. Milltown, I think I broke it already. Shit. Hold on. Calm down, Yvonne. You didn't break anything yet. That's how Joe always goes. Calm down. You didn't break anything yet. All right, I want them to be ready, Mama. I want them to be ready. I have enough chocolate. You guys look at. I have enough chocolate for one last strawberry. One honker strawberry, but one last strawberry. I was already in bed behind. I was like, ooh, I'm going to bed. And then I was like, I feel like some chocolate covered strawberries. Hey, sissy. Okay. I just want to eat it without waiting. Should we just do it without waiting? It's not ready, but I don't want to wait, you guys. Okay, let's just do it so I can go to bed and you guys can go and do your thing. Ooh. All right, we eating it. I'm putting them in there. I don't care. See, it kind of does come up. That's the only reason you want it to be like shaped. Wherever it was, the chocolate dripped off. Oh wait, I forgot to tink, you guys. Tink. Tink. Is that not good? It's very good. Tink. Look at how good that looks. Oh my God. I paid for these. I used to pay for them when I worked at Edible. We still had to pay for them even when I worked there. More than likely, you guys have the chocolate chips at home. Just treat yourself to 4 of them. Melt you a cup. Sometimes I did. You guys, sometimes it was just me. I melted a little cup of chocolate and I did 3 little strawberries. And it was my little treat for me. Treat yourself, you guys. Who else is going to treat you? You know what I mean? I love you, Mama. I will. I'll save the big ones for you. This is for you, Mama. All right. We love you guys. Be blessed, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I'm sorry it's 45 minutes. I thought it was only going to be a 20 or 30-minute live. I'm sorry. Thank you, Gemma. Thank you, everybody. Whoever came in, thank you for coming in. KCG, I hope you're doing well, love. If you're still here, I hope you're doing well. Aw. I'll save everybody a bite. I promise you, I am all about sharing so I can see my peoples. Um, but I love you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I think one of the days we're doing BLTs, keto BLTs. Okay, just kidding. Joe loves them. And then we're doing, I know they're your favorite. We are going to do BLTs. I'm going to make a pumpkin roll. I got my caramel apple stuff, you guys. We're doing the caramel apple Snicker dessert, or the Snicker dessert. My son made it one time and we were like, ate it all. And so that will be in the next couple of days. So make sure your notifications are on, guys. All right, we love you. Emails there, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Any of them, all of them. Like it, share it, subscribe if you're not subscribed. You guys, I don't even know. Literally in 3 days, we lost 4 subs, maybe 5. I'm like, wait, what? How are we at 570? And I'm like, I don't even understand it. But anyways, it's okay. Hey, Tia Marie. It's okay. You're not late. Mama, there's replay. Watch it. It will be here all the time. Don't worry. Don't ever apologize. You guys have families. You guys have homes. You guys do what you can do. Okay? Honestly, I feel like that. I don't ever want anybody to be like, oh my gosh, I got to feed my kids, but hold on. I got to do this. I got to cook dinner for my family, but hold on. I got laundry to do, but no. Please. I literally don't mind you coming in and replay. I don't mind you coming in at the end. You guys, the videos are all public. Y'all can watch on replay. Y'all can come in throughout it. I love knowing that you guys have a busy life, that you guys are productive and you guys are doing things. So don't worry about me. I'm more sad, like I get worried when I see KCG not here, Burke Bunch on vacation, T. Marie, I see you in other channels. So I'm like, oh, I know she's doing good. Like, honestly, that's my main thing, is I know you're doing good. I get scared when I see people that are like, I haven't seen them around. Like, that scares me. Like, not that they haven't been in my chat, but I haven't seen them on the streets. That's where I start wondering, I hope everything's okay. So it's just the mom and me. I just worry about people. I worry about things for no reason. Anyways, I love you guys. Hit the like. Please do me that solid if you could. If you guys have any questions, email me. I'm more than happy. You guys, we're getting there. We're at 1850 hours. That means we're just over 1,000, like 1,100 hours left to get it. And I pray, I claim it, and I know we get in there. We're going to get there, and I'm excited. More than you could possibly know. I can't do anything because my Joe has a phone. So whatever you put on. Oh, thank you, Gemma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody, thank you for coming in, popping in. Everybody for stopping for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or for the whole live that y'all came in. Thank you. We made chocolate-covered strawberries today. Because I felt like something sweet. Joe was in bed, and I said I'm going live. So y'all my peoples. I mean, why am I going to be here alone when I can be talking to you guys? Just kidding. I love you guys. Have a blessed night, y'all. Yeah. If you guys wanted to, I'm going to put I know I usually by now, I put the menu up, what I'm going to do this week, and I haven't done it yet, but I will. So you guys can, if you're having something going on at a certain day, you're able to plan for it. I want to say that tomorrow the dogs go to get spayed, both of them. You guys, we got to be there at 6 a.m. So I got to get to bed. Okay. 6 a.m., y'all, bright and early. We got to be there. Then we'll be back. So I want to see my mom going into town. Hey, Kitty. Oh, you know. Yeah, they are beautiful strawberries. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. Oh, hello, Yvonne. You guys, help me. Kayla Kitty. I love that name. Yeah, the strawberries do look gorgeous. Beautiful. Hit the likes, you guys, if you don't mind. Thank you for coming in and everything you guys do. Thank you for being who you guys are. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. I do my best. Oh, you guys, we want to make loaded potatoes. What do you guys think? I mean, it's just kind of cool just to give you guys an idea. But we started thinking, like, wondering if we could make one turn into like a shepherd's pie loaded potato. Does that make sense? Make the filling stuff. Because Joe was like, I think it's anything that potatoes would go with. So we're like, well, I mean, potatoes go on shepherd's pie. So if we made the filling for it, so then you load up the potato with it, and then you sprinkle it with cheese, like it tastes like a shepherd's pie. So, anyways, we were just kind of thinking out loud, and we're gonna do cookie dough ice cream. We're gonna do the caramel apple, Snicker dessert. Um, we're gonna do a tuna melt because I heard one of my subs was asking for a tuna melt. Hey Pennywinkle, he is in for the night. It was just me. He was actually already in bed. We were both laying and just chilling and watching TV. And he goes, "I'm gonna head in bed." And I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna grab me something sweet." And then I couldn't find anything. And I said, "I think I'm gonna make me something." And he's like, "Oh, wait, what?" I go, "I'm gonna go live." And he goes, "What?" We were literally going to bed. And I was like, "Well, I wanted something sweet. And if I'm gonna make something sweet, I might as well take my people with me." Here we are. That's what happened. So, chocolate chips. I use just regular chocolate chips, you guys. Nothing fancy about them. I use regular chocolate chips, and then I put 1 tablespoon of oil in it. You can temper it. Joe likes to do it a certain way. He tempers his chocolate. We usually buy Ghirardelli chocolate discs. So good. But we were at the store. I'm gonna be making the cookie dough ice cream with you guys. And that's why I had to buy the chocolate chips. So I said, if I'm buying chocolate chips, those strawberries are coming with me. So I want to make apple fritters. You guys, apple fritters. We're going to make homemade apple fritters. Okay? We're going to make apple fritters. Aw, thank you, babe. We're gonna do oil. I put vegetable oil. I would not put olive oil. I have found that olive oil, I think we used it once, putting it in the microwave and warming it up with the chocolate, it didn't let it get as hot as I needed it to get to in order to melt it. Does that make sense? We found when we used olive oil, it just didn't work as much. But I know that you can use coconut oil, like the solid of coconut oil. I think I've used butter before. But I just use vegetable oil, you guys. I use vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon of it in my chocolate chips, and I probably put about a good cup and a half of chocolate chips. And then you warm it. I would do intervals of like 20 seconds. Check on them. Our microwave is kind of hot, so that's why I didn't want it to go a good 30 seconds before I checked it. It's a very hot microwave. You know your microwave. We were making chocolate covered strawberries. Wash them. Be sure your strawberries are completely dry. Be sure that the green on the top, you have a paper towel and you dry them. The green that's like this, they hold droplets. So if you're like holding it and you're gripping it into the chocolate, those little droplets that are on the green will go into your chocolate and it will seize. You know what that means? It's gonna get solid in an area, and it could ruin it because once the drop of water falls into your chocolate, your chocolate's pretty much will not warm or do what you need it to do. So that's why you want to make sure you wash, dry, pat them dry, put them in your hand, put a paper towel, and like kind of gently squeeze them. Then I place them on the cookie sheet, put them in the fridge, let them get cold. A nice cold strawberry is best, okay? Because when it comes out, you're gonna dip it in the chocolate, and the chocolate's gonna harden right. It's gonna just be ready right now, okay? You'll want to get it, and you'll tap it on the side. Get the excess chocolate off. It just preserves it. You don't need it to dry as long or harden as long. I did a few on here. I did some on the plate or on the cookie tray. Dry the green mohawk. I got it. Yes, that's correct. That is correct, love. You don't have to stick them in the glass. If you stick them in the glass, be sure there's enough weight in the glass to hold the strawberry if they're bigger strawberries, because the glass will tip. So be sure of that. I think that's it, you guys. It was just a quick live. I just wanted to come live while I did these. I had somebody to chat with. Other than that, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do. Are you asleep already? Yes, he is. He's asleep. I gotta go. Stop. This is the one, like, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay. I gotta go. I love you guys. That's the only thing I don't like. That's why I do them on the stick. But hey, it's gonna taste all the same going down. Now you can get your baggie and go across like that with white or chocolate. If you don't have anything but chocolate, you don't need white. Put that melted chocolate in a baggie and drizzle. Like the tiniest hole. Geez, I just want to show you guys everything. I want to show you guys all of it so you guys have I want you guys to have the knowledge of it so you guys are able to do it. I don't want to get my cord full of chocolate. All right, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Okay. Got a baggie. Put chocolate. The last bit of my melted. And I'm going to just close it up. See the bottom? The tiniest hole. Okay, then you get this. You can, I mean, I have a piping bag. You guys have seen it, but ready? If you have them in a row, it's a lot easier to go all the way across, but squish it all the way down. Kind of start before it and then proceed after like this. You need the first coating to get hard. Before you do it, you need your first layer hardened. Your first, it won't take it as nicely. See that? You can either do it with white or do it just chocolate. You can either roll it in nuts or sprinkles. It's kind of up to you how you want your, you can do like white. I have little pearls that I've put on them before too. Do it how you guys want to do it. These are just making a basic chocolate. And then just grab a baggie, you guys. Grab your Ziploc and make a hole. There's our one that you guys had a... Not bad. It's something to do, y'all. Make it. Your kids will think that you just like, Mom, you did that for me. You'd be like, yeah, bro. That's how much I love you. Imagine them coming home and you have a plate of like 6 of them. Isn't that cute? They harden up, you guys. Just put it in a little baggie like that. I wonder if I could do this just to show you guys. Squeeze it like that. And then just go from left to right. See? I mean, if it was darkened, I wanted you guys just to see. It's just a line that goes on them. You can do white, chocolate, pink, whatever color. I've done pink dipping with chocolate on it. I've done white with pink. I've done white with chocolate. So whatever you're going for that night or for that theme or for whatever. All right, I'm out. Something to do, guys. It was $2 and the chips were like $1.79 or something. Enjoy your night. Have a good night. Bye. Oh, wait. I didn't even check to see if anybody had any questions about that. Sorry. Sounds good. Dry the green mohawk. Yep. Good night.